Hey guys, Ryan Steinelson here. It's about 2 o'clock on Wednesday. It's the day that we do these workshops. Every Wednesday, we're here to help you grow your business by helping you generate more pre-qualified, pre-sold leads. And I'm the founder, as it says on the screen there, of Accelerate Marketing. It's a 20-year young digital marketing agency that has helped hundreds, if not thousands, of businesses worldwide to generate pre-qualified, pre-sold leads. Inbound direct phone calls from people that are looking for their services. And like I said, we've been doing that for many years. And recently, we've actually we've added to that a lead conversion strategy, which is conversational AI agents that will help answer the phone, so that if you can't answer the phone within 30 seconds and respond to those amazing direct messages that you get from the lead generation that we do with Google Verified or Google Local Service Ads, or even Google Business Profile, then you can have the AI answer the phone just like a human would, or respond to those message leads immediately, therefore increasing the conversion rate and getting you many more of those pre-qualified direct phone calls and messages converted into new clients for your business. Again, we've been doing it for 20 years and or almost 20 years. And we have also been asked by Google to be a partner on their Google Verified or Google Local Service Ads platform. We were asked by them about 7 years ago. There's only about 40 agencies worldwide that are able to do that. And we also have access to their API. So we have data that we have access to that will help you understand as a business owner much more about the platform, and also will help you leverage the platform much more with us having that access to their API for the local service ads platform. You usually have to be a lead aggregator business, or a lead aggregator, like large partner with Google. And we've earned that trust with them over the last 8 years. We've earned the trust of Google to be a partner and to get access to their platform, so that we can actually create software that improves the platform and makes it better for people that are actually running the platform by filling out those surveys that they ask for you to do, and also helping you get more reviews and to optimize the radius, etc. Let me know what questions you have. You can type them in, and you can put them in the comments section. I will respond to them either live or on the recording. If you want to get a hold of us, you can visit our website at accelerateyourmarketing.com. You can also text us or call us at 619-304-5155. We will give you a free audit of your local service ads or Google Business Profile page. And you can also find us on our school community, our free school community, school.com/local lead labs. And if you have any questions, please put a comment below the video, and you can also join our video live if you'd like. I'm going to cover some really good topics today. If you don't have any questions, and if nobody joins, I'm going to cover some topics that I've put in the description that I think are going to be very valuable and that are very recent and very relevant to any business that's running, or any business out in the world. I mean, because if Google is important to you and people are finding you on Google, whether that's Google search or on Google's Gemini, or on any large language model for that matter, or Bing Copilot, or even ChatGPT, you will find the content very relevant to your business today. So let me know what questions you have. Please connect with us. Let us know how we can help you. You can also get a free audit if you'd like. Mary, my assistant, and Roque, my sales person, will also will give you that audit. It usually takes them about an hour to do so. And they'll give you a free audit of your Google local service ads page and or your Google business profile page, and spend, like I said, about an hour to do that. And which will give you a lot of value, because typically businesses charge for that type of a service. Hello, Swizzy Edit. Hope you're doing good. Let me know if you got any questions. I'm going to post the questions on the screen here. And if there's no other questions, I'm just going to go right into the topic for today, or the 3 topics. You'll notice that the title is the 3 updates killing your rankings and how to win. And this applies not only to Google business profile, but also your Google local service ads. So, what the description said is that Google's just changed the rules again. They change the rules all the time. If you're still using 2024 search engine optimization hacks, then you're not being found as easily as you would be, or you could be today. Google's new algorithm cares more about searcher satisfaction and trust than keywords. So there's a map strategy that I'm going to give you today, a Google business profile strategy, and I'll show you how to force Google to recommend you in AI overviews so that you get the lead before they even see your competitor. Because typically when you're in the AI suggest or AI overviews, you're the only one that's showing up there. And that's a really good place to be, right at the top of Google. And yeah, so I'm going to go over that. And so clicks are really the new backlinks. So this is what I mean by searcher satisfaction. Google is tracking how long people look at your Google business profile photos or your posts, and whether they click, request quote, or click to anything that would engage with you, because high engagement profiles are actually jumping over or getting ranked higher than older profiles with more reviews. So this is really how you gamify, or what I'm really talking about is how to gamify your profile engagement. And so this is really a strategy for you to make it so that you're not just focusing on backlinks, but instead you're focusing on the content that you post. To how do you boost your business into the algorithm? Okay, great question. So I'm sharing that with you right now. So this is one of the ways to do it. So, and I'm going to show you guys an example. And for anybody that doesn't know what the AI suggest section is, I'm going to show you right now, or what AI overviews. So let me show my phone so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I'm going to turn it off here. One second. Okay. So I'm in Gemini right here, but what I would like to show you is, if I go to, let's say, oh, here, you know what? I did a few earlier that I think are probably even better. So here's some searches. So let me know when you can see my, hold on, share screen. Okay. So here's an example, but this is really like stacking the deck. I was looking for this solar company earlier, and this is the AI overview. So it says Solar Doctor, area code 240. Solar Doctors is a solar panel service and cleaning company based in Florida. So what we're talking about is getting in this AI overview section for a specific question that somebody might ask in the search bar here that would be pertinent to your vertical. And a lot of these questions can be added to your Google business page in the form of either like in the question and answer section. So let me just find it. Okay, so here's an example of a Google business page. So what you could do, like this guy could do, is they could make a post. See, they have no posts here. There's no content here that's outside of just their Google business information here. And so they're not going to show up in the algorithm for AI overviews for anything other than potentially solar contractors. But if somebody's typing in something else that has to do with solar contracting, they would also want to show up. But they're not going to show up in the AI overview section unless they really, and this is what Google is saying, unless, and this is what I'm saying as well, unless you really start putting that content that you'd want to show up for in your website or on your website, and also on your Google business page, because that's what Google's looking to see. That's where Google is pulling the information from. They're pulling the information from your website. They're looking for a reason to show your business. They're looking for the information. They're looking for people that are posting content. Here's another one. Solar Ape area code likely refers to 915 solar. But if I typed in solar service, contractor, El Paso. Okay, here you go. See how it's generating an AI overview? So it's putting these companies, look at, you see how it's identifying information from their either their business page and or their website. Same here. Offers full service solar integration and engineering, including reliable support. So let's click on this. Okay, so let me go back here. Solar Smart Living. I mean, this is going to Solar Smart Living. This is coming from their website. At least it looks like it. So that is how you show up for more of these searches that people would do, like solar service. Or if you are an attorney and you do multiple types of practices, like let's say you do bankruptcy and all, you want to make sure that you have that information on your website, that you do bankruptcy, that you do you do all these other types of attorney work. Because if you don't, you're not going to show up for the searches that you want to show up for. And yeah, I mean, I'm going to go back here. So this is like, it's really good that hopefully you could see that. It's really easy to, I think, see why you would want to show up there and how to show up. Again, what you'd want to do is post photos that have to do with something that somebody might be searching for. And then also post content on your Google business page, like make updates. See, they don't have any updates on their website. Here, let me type in, for example, let me do my company. So hopefully that makes sense, Swizzy. So you can see that that we've got content here about, it pulls in content about us from our Google business page. I wanted to show you some examples of how services by owner, there we go, products. So we've got products by owner. So here's some of our information about our company that's listed. My LinkedIn, my YouTube, updates that we've made. Here's some of our updates. So here's some of the updates by the owner. So here's some of our updates that we made to posts. And in these updates, you definitely would want to reference other things that you do that people might search for in the AI overviews section. That's what's going to get you to show up for more searches in that AI overviews section. I hope that makes sense. So the other thing I wanted to talk about today is optimize for SG, or search generative experience. If you aren't in the AI summary, you don't exist. Let's see. So AI summaries, Google's AI now summarizes local businesses above the map pack. I showed you that. We'll discuss how to use structured data and specific niche keywords in your GBP updates to ensure AI mentions your business name first. And that's what I just showed you, really. How to do that. So it's not what I was, the other topic that I was just giving you and that I was telling you about in order to rank higher is the photos. So you want to make sure that the photos are fully engaging. And I'm going to give you an example of that. And I'm going to show you in 1 second here. So you want to make sure that these photos are really engaging and that somebody can take action here. Like if you go more here, they can take action. Google wants to see that people are spending a lot of time on these updates, on these posts that you're making, and or on the photos that you're posting. Okay. Are people spending a lot of time here? Are they looking at the photos? Are they then, after they go to the photos, what are people doing? Are they going and clicking on your services, or are they going to the overview and contacting you? Google can see all of these interactions. So it's really important that you understand that all these interactions are very easy for Google to see. They see everything when it's on their platform, on Google and on their Google business profile. Okay, whether that's photos or the posts that you make and or your website. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Let me move. Okay, so there's that. I want to make sure that I talk about the third topic here. So we've got updating the photos, make sure they're engaging, make really good posts, make sure you've got content on your website that people would search for that are not just searching for your main service, okay? So that you show up in the AI overview section. And then LSA based bidding trap. So stop paying for calls and start paying for revenue. So this is interesting. So Google Local Service has introduced a new maximize conversion setting that looks at your CRM data if it's connected. And so this is where you want to connect your CRM so that Google can see when you convert somebody into a client, so that you can see and Google can see the ROI, or the revenue that you're actually generating from the leads that they're sending you. Everybody wants to know that, in my opinion. So there is a way to do this so that you're actually getting leads that are more likely to generate profit for you instead of just volume of leads for you. So this is where you would not want to do the max leads. You'd go to max, you'd go to a max bidding, or you'd actually pivot to a profit-based bidding. Okay. So that's a really big distinction there. And I hope that you guys catch that really the important thing that you guys can do is to really connect your CRM, your contact resource management software, or whatever you use to interact with your clients. Make sure that by doing that you're able to allow Google to see the conversions when you actually convert somebody from a lead to an actual client of yours. And if you're able to do that, number one, it gives you more insight on the profitability of what it is that you're doing. And I would recommend that you do that for every campaign that you're running so that you can understand where to spend your money. Because if your return on investment is greater for Google local service ads, why would you spend any money anywhere else? I would just put all my money in that one platform. That's the whole reason to identify what your cost per new client is, not cost per lead, but what's your cost and what's your revenue per new client. These are numbers that you really want to pay attention to. And this is the reason why it's important to have call tracking, so that you know where these calls are coming from, so that you can actually track this data. That's it for today. Let me know what questions you have. I'm going to give you one last time that you can actually text us at 619-304-5155 for a free audit of your Google local service ads or Google business profile page. We spend about an hour. You can contact Mary, my assistant there. You can also go to accelerateyourmarketing.com, or you can go to school.com/local lead labs. If you have any questions, you can contact us directly, text us at that number as well on the screen, and let us know what questions you have. Jump on here live. I really enjoy answering questions live. I've been doing this for a long time, so I can usually field any questions that you guys have and answer all of them. Thanks for joining today, and post a comment below if you have questions, and talk to you soon.